Hey guys, the 14th of April, 2025 at 7:03 because Caitlin had to go get her Easter egg.
There's a
The
bloody
weather
fucking
is
egg.
the weather is 11. Um, it's,
The
it says
weather is
rainfall
11.
warning. It says rainfall warning. Um, humidity 82, wind 9 miles per hour, cloudy.
Is that wow? It's shit down there. It's 11 degrees, mostly cloudy here.
It's 14
Yup.
here.
Rainfall warning. Okay, but to be fair, that was 6 hours ago. During Tuesday into early Wednesday. It's fucking Monday, you daft cunt. What are you telling me now? Huh? Anyway, a yellow warning for heavy rain this week. Speaking of
This
weather,
isn't a
did you
weather
see that,
podcast. What's
like,
going on?
did you see, this is the start. So, okay, speaking of weather, did you see that, like, in China, if you're, like, under a certain weight, that you could, like, blow away?
I would have no problems then.
Is that like a? Where did you? What's your source here exactly? Like
I don't know, I've seen it
the
everywhere.
Daily
But it's
Mail?
been, like, no, it's been like because the weather, like the wind over there is really really bad. So if you're like under a certain weight, you could actually just go outside and like fly away.
I
Damn.
I find that really hard to believe unless it was a tornado. Like
I don't know. Wait, I bro. Super winds destroy cities as extreme weather, and then it doesn't say anything else. China
incredible,
now.
incredible.
8 minute.
Cutting
Oh
edge
shit.
reporting from Makota Bike.
Super winds
Honestly.
destroy cities as extreme weather strikes multiple provinces. Um, A powerful windstorm swept across half of China, triggering windswept chaos and disruption. Um, it's like everywhere in China.
Damn, Daniel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So if you're in China and you're under a certain weight, please be careful. Don't go
What
outside.
does it even say?
So I
What
don't know.
weight? Does it even confirm the weight you're actually talking about here?
No,
Okay,
I
well.
think you're dead, but I can't find it. Maybe I dreamed that. I think that's real though, guys. If that's not real, then like
We are not weather correspondents. This is just simply uh,
I'm not the weatherman.
joshing on
Okay,
our part. We
like
have no idea.
joshing. Speaking of weatherman, you
Don't
guys know that
Speaking of
band, The
Josh,
Guest List? Speaking of Josh, no. Speaking of weatherman, you guys know that band, The Guest List? I need them to release that song.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just thinking.
I like how
I
Yeah.
just really
Kate,
Thinking out
wanted
loud.
Kate's chair was louder than Kate.
to. Yeah. Fucking like, Jesus.
Don't worry, I'm up to something.
Eating your Easter egg
What?
on the
What's
podcast
up?
recording.
No. I'm done with the Easter egg.
You've already eaten it.
To be
Yeah.
fair, my
I
mum
ate
got
half
me
of
one.
it.
My mum
I'm
got
not
me
that
one
fat.
like a month
For
ago.
fuck's sake.
My mum got me one a month ago, and I ate it in a day.
What do you think of me for me to eat a big old Lindor Easter egg to myself in one day?
Lindor, fuck me, you're posh, ain't you?
Reforming it.
Oh.
Like,
Reform
what?
egg.
Reform egg.
Actually, no, that's not
I got
true,
one
actually.
of those.
Reform egg would be a Thornton's, actually.
That's true.
Keep it British.
My
Keep it British.
my dad's girlfriend bought us each Easter eggs, and she bought me a Snickers one, but I don't like Snickers, so I gave it to my brother.
I have not seen a Snickers egg. Where the fuck did that come from?
I don't know. I don't know. She obviously doesn't know me well enough, which fair enough. I've met her like 3 times in my life.
I mean, it's a nice
Jeez.
gesture.
I'm willing.
Well,
I'm
to be
willing to
fair,
bet that my aunt got me a Kit Kat Easter egg.
I went to so I was at work the other day, and as I was walking home, I heard this motherfucker like scream from their car and shout my name, and I was like, what the fuck was that? I turned around and I saw my dad's license plate, and I was like, fuck's sake.
So you start sprinting.
But like, so started spinning the other way. No, so and then I saw them pull into the Tesco, and I was like, fuck me, now I have to walk back. And they were like getting the car ready so I could sit in it, and I was like, I was thinking to myself, I was like, what if I just hadn't have turned around? Like, I feel like it took me longer to walk back than it would have to walk to my house. But anyway, that was like I think my third or time meeting my dad's girlfriend, she was the one that saw me walking. My dad didn't even see me. Um, and then we ended up going to pick up a plant that was like 10 minutes away, and then we ended up driving to Western Supermare.
You poor
But
thing.
20 minutes of the drive, I was just complaining about how bad I needed to pee. So that was a really good impression of me.
Yep.
But then we got donuts, so like it was fine. But then I really had to pee
Donuts.
again because I saw on TikTok the other day
What?
that there's
This
a thing
tangent
that's
is
like
amazing, by the way. Straight
there's
into
a thing that's
TikTok.
like have you ever seen that thing that's like bladder OCD?
Yes, I saw it yesterday.
Yeah, like did you know that's a thing?
No, I'm just autistic and I forget that I need to piss.
No, I genuinely
Sorry, Kate. Can you say
like
that
you
again?
have to have
Kate, can Kate say that again? What did you say?
I said I'm autistic and I forget I need to piss.
like
I can't even process what Kate just said. Continue.
like so do you have to have OCD to have bladder OCD?
No,
I
I'm
don't.
gonna.
Oh.
Oh, that's controversial. Wait.
Isn't
Because
isn't bladder OCD IBS?
no. Bro, I had a conversation with Jack once because he's like fully convinced that IBS is not real.
Oh, it's 100%
He's
real.
telling me it's like it's fake and it's not real and they're all
I don't
lying.
think IBS.
And he's like,
I have
he
opinions.
googled it too. He googled it. He was like, is IBS real? And I was like, what are you even fucking talking about? This guy was going to Australia like that same day, by the way. Like,
With IBS.
The thing is, right, what would
Yeah.
happen is that Jack would then get IBS. That's
he
how it would
probably
happen.
has it, and that's why he's trying to convince us it's not real.
He's in denial. He's in denial.
how do I
that he's got bladder
open
OCD.
this?
Because he
love that.
said it was like, he was like, nah, IBS ain't real, it's just a skeleton shit. And I was like, what?
Just a skin issue.
I was like, what are you even fucking talking about?
People with IBS, as
Isn't
far
it
as I'm
usually,
aware,
like-
you go to the toilet like 7 times a day.
Isn't it
Bro.
like usually something with like intolerances though?
I don't know, but I was at work the other day and I had to like it was so hot, so I was drinking so much water. But then I made a latte and they asked me to change the milk, so I had a latte for myself. I had a cup of water and then I made a Kinder Bueno frappe because it was like part of my training. So I drank
Yeah.
so fucking much and I swear to God every 10 minutes I was like, okay, I'm going to go pee. And my coworker, he was like, "What is wrong with your bladder, man?" And I was like, I'm just a girl that
I'm
needs to piss every time
thirsty.
she takes a sip of something. Like, it's just not my fault. Because if I think in my head that I need to pee the tiniest bit, then it's just ruined my fucking day.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like,
What's the like?
because
What do you think is the most that you've had to pee in one day? Or like in a period of time? What's like the worst? I've got one very recent that I want to bring up.
of me or you?
Myself. I don't know when you.
Okay, I was gonna
piss.
say. But speaking of myself, do you remember that time where I would drink like 2 jugs of water a day?
Yes, I
And
also.
every 10 minutes, I would be like, BRB, guys, gotta go pee.
I do remember when you. What was it? Was it lemon?
Don't bring up the lemon
was it lemon
juice. Don't
juice?
bring up the lemon juice. I drank
Every time you say
2
when
jugs.
you drink anything with a jug, I immediately think of the jug of lemon juice.
A
Oh
jug
my
of
God.
lemon juice. 2 straight jugs of lemon juice that day. Nobody believes me about that, by the way.
That was crazy. I actually can't believe I witnessed that happen.
Like, if you hadn't witnessed that, nobody would believe me. Like, I've told many people about that story, and they're like, you can't do that. And I'm like, well, I fucking did. Like, what do you mean? It was just
How
lemon
can you
juice.
not?
This
How
is-
do you not do that?
This is
What?
this is the same.
It's just lemon juice.
Well, it's very acidic, right? It must be really bad to drink that much lemon. That's probably why people think who would drink 2 liters of lemon juice. This meanwhile, they're
I was
talking to
just really
someone who
thirsty.
is allergic to oranges and drinks orange juice.
Bro, I finished my orange juice today. I'm actually really upset about that.
You're allergic to it.
Yeah. Doesn't mean it's not good. What?
True. To be fair, I'm not supposed to eat gluten. Doesn't mean I won't eat it.
But that's the thing. They keep saying to me, like, every time I bring up that I'm allergic to oranges, and they're like, okay, but don't you, like, drink orange juice? And I'm like, well, yeah, but it's not, like, deathly. Like,
but like I still
I'm not
shouldn't
gonna
be doing it.
collapse on the floor, you fucking
Do
melon.
you actually have any
Anyway.
Well, I'm gonna laugh if one day you do.
I hope I
death
do.
by orange?
And not the annoying one either.
Gonna print the annoying orange into a gravestone.
Oh, please do. What are you gonna say?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the reason I asked you the question was about kind of a month and a half ago. I had an abscess.
Right.
Right. And it was really bad from like 7 p.m., which is too late to like. It's too late to get a doctor's appointment. They won't get you anywhere, right? So, to give you an idea of how painful it was, I took cocodamol, and it had zero effect.
Oh, love it when that happens.
So it was like I hadn't taken it.
Oh my god.
It's just banging, isn't it?
Right. It was awful, right? It was the kind of pain where it makes you cry.
Yeah, that's just
That
any pain
happens a lot.
for me.
Okay, so you guys just cry at any pain then, alright?
Hey, actually, no, okay, we'll go on to the crying list after this, okay?
Crying.
Oh no! Please don't! Please don't!
Okay, anyway,
No.
that's the next
basically-
topic, continue.
The only thing that would numb the pain is if I held water in my mouth.
Oh, that's so specific. How did you figure that out?
Right? I worked it out because I was at work when it first started hurting. And I was like, I stayed work all day, like, fighting the toothache. And I noticed while I was drinking water that it was, like, calming the pain down. Because it must have been so cold, it was numbing it.
Yeah.
So, I didn't sleep that night. Because
Oh my.
after about 30
Okay, well, I
seconds
haven't
of putting the water in my mouth and drinking it, the pain comes back. So,
Bro,
Yeah.
get you on one of those fucking, you know, like, in the F1 cars where they have, like, the things connected to their helmets.
I would've-
My dad had one of those.
I would've
Like,
done
the
that.
the hats where he would put a beer can in them, and it
Oh
would
my
put the
God.
straws in it, and he would just drink it.
It
Anyway.
was his hat, Mr. Krabs. He was number one.
So niche. Anyway, go
So,
on.
I drank. Oh god. It got to the point that I drank so much water that I was counting how many cups I'd had at the time, and I was getting close to the level where I think I may have hit close to water toxicity.
Yeah, you could have, like, died, like, legit.
Yeah, where I was like, I had to force myself to sit there in pain because I was drinking the water too fast. So I didn't
Crazy.
sleep, and I kept drinking water. I had to refill my glass every 20 minutes,
Oh my
Girl,
god.
you're braver than me. I would have done it every 2 minutes.
and until I woke up. Well, I didn't wake up. I heard my mum get up, and I was like, "Mum, I'm dying. What do I do?
I'm gonna pass away.
What do I do?" And then I got a dentist appointment across the other side of Bristol.
Dentist appointment
Yeah,
at
they
7:30.
got me an emergency.
No.
At 8 o'clock, at 8 o'clock.
Oh,
At 8 o'clock, I called.
But it's okay
them.
because you live in the city, right? Like it's just a 2 minute
you live in
walk.
the city,
I
so
live
it's
in
a 2-minute
Bath.
walk.
I, li-
We'll tell you that.
I live in
just a minute.
Bath, and it was in North Bristol.
Oh, girl.
So,
I have no idea what that means.
So I had to get
You
2
are-
trains
Oh.
to get to my
Remember, bro
dentist
discovers
appointment
what
and
train is.
walk as well. I had to walk at the end
Ooh.
of it.
In pain.
It took me an hour 45 to get to my dentist appointment, just to get there.
Nico could never.
I bet it was a 4-minute, like, thing too, right?
I remember when I lay down like in like unbelievable pain, and he poked it, and he was like, "Oh, did this hurt?" I was like, "Yeah," and then like tears started rolling down one side of my face. And he's like, "Right, okay." And he was like, "This may hurt," when he pulled out the injection needle. Right? He injects it into my face, and I went, "Oh." Because it was, the pain went, and it was like relief. The relief of, oh, I'm not in eternal pain. Oh, I was like, just do anything. You could take my jaw off and it'll be right. I'd feel-
No,
Like, I'd rather you
genuinely.
just tell me, please.
I'd say, oh.
When I had that ear infection on Kia's birthday that one time, I just wanted to die.
When you went into hospital and you were like, I'm so sorry I'm missing your birthday.
That was It was crazy, by the way.
Yeah.
That was crazy when Kate did that.
I'm sorry, I can't do it anymore.
I remember that one time I was in A&E and it was like, I don't know, this was like April last year. And I couldn't like keep anything down, but I was fucking starving. And then I'd like left A&E and I was just perfectly fine. And hang on 2 seconds. I got interrupted after I told her. Anyway, so they didn't do anything. They just told me, they were like, we can't do anything. And I was like, okay, so you've brought me in an ambulance, kept me here for fucking 4 or 5 hours. I was there until like 2:30 in the fucking morning. But by the time I left, I was like perfectly fine. So me and my mom's ex-boyfriend drove to McDonald's, but it was like closed for cleaning. So we had to wait until 3 a.m. and we were doing carpool karaoke in the car.
What kind of McDonald's closes?
Oh my god.
Closing for cleaning at 3 a.m.
How fucking bad was it, man?
Like, I don't know. Like, Jesus. Anyway, onto the crying list.
Can I just add? I don't think we introduced ourselves.
Oh, we didn't.
We just went straight in with a topic. We didn't even say anything about ourselves.
We were just talking about the weather.
So, can we? So, I think Kia should introduce herself first. She's the one who did the
Hi,
intro.
guys. I'm Kia.
Okay, right.
I mean, wait. Hey, guys! I'm a motorbike. Whatever.
Is there anything else you can say about yourself?
What do you want me to say? Hey guys, there might be times where I don't make it to filming because I'll be at a concert.
Crazy.
Or work.
Or work.
That's it. Just kidding. I don't work on Mondays. Amen. Anyway, next person.
Kate,
Oh, okay.
introduce
Hi,
yourself.
chat.
Hi, chat.
I'm Novacy
Why
underscore.
did you say hi, chat?
Yeah.
It's
Hi,
not
chat.
streamed.
Hi, chat.
Do you remember that one time that we did do it live?
We did do it live. We did do that, actually.
That was like one time, I think.
Well, we still have all the
It's
recordings.
because it wasn't. It's because I don't know where it is, but it's because it wasn't working for you, so I had to do it.
Yeah, I remember now. Sorry,
Anyway,
Kate,
go
continue.
If I'm not here, it's because I'm reading a book like a little neek.
Yeah, she doesn't work on Mondays either, but that's just because she doesn't have a job.
She doesn't work. Full stop.
Anyway, next, introduce yourself.
AKA Novacy underscore. Was
No pussy underscore.
No pussy underscore for reals, bro.
Novacy underscore for real.
For reals.
And I am Brandon M. Mega Big Munch.
I think someone just fell outside my
on
door
Twitch
again.
and YouTube.
Again.
That happened in the
Sorry,
last
sorry.
podcast. Sorry, continue.
Continue.
And we've all streamed on Twitch in the past. This is the second version of the
I've
podcast.
never done that.
This is the
Never done
reboot.
that.
The reboot
The
version.
reboot.
If you guys never listened to the first one, don't.
Why would you say that? It was funny.
I made one of my old friends listen to an episode of that while we were coming to. I think we were going to Edinburgh while we were on tour, and I was like, "Hey, I won't name her for cease and desist reasons, but
Cease and desist.
but I was like, hey, you should listen to some of this, and she was like, what the fuck is going on? And I was like, honestly, I'm not sure either.
Which episode did you pick?
4, I think, because we only put 4 on YouTube.
Yeah.
And you took number 1 off Spotify, and that really upset me.
Spotify.
I did take it off Spotify, yeah, because I had to pay for it.
No, that really upset me.
Because you could only put 1 episode free, and I was like, why would I have 1 episode? That's so odd. If
funny.
people will listen to it, I'll put it on Spotify.
I listened to it on the train home all the time, because then I would sit there. I remember one time I was coming back on the train and I was listening to it, and I was like standing in the hall like waiting to get off the train, and I don't remember what we were talking about, but I thought it was the funniest thing ever, and I was like, I had to put my mask on so that people wouldn't see that I was laughing, just because it was so embarrassing. I was just laughing at myself. But anyway, onto the crying list. Can we go into that? So
Yeah, let's go to the crime
at the
list.
start of the year, me and Kate started this crying list thing, and my motive was because I write down my dreams, and I have every day since 2021 that I've had a dream. So
Right.
it made me start dreaming less. So I decided, maybe if I write down how, like, when I cry, then I'll stop crying.
Very
And we're
interesting
currently
logic.
we're currently on cry 19 of the year.
You're 19?
What are you on, Kate?
Yes.
55?
53.
What a guess! What a guess! What a guess!
What? See, but I put like context and like
So I put
times.
reasons.
Yeah,
I just put reasons.
but I put reasons, times, and date. But also some of the reasons just don't make sense.
What?
Like this
Mine
one
do.
says, "Let's all just die." This one says, "No, I actually can't." This one says, "Tweaking." And then the next one says, "Ben sang Slip Fast." And then the next one says, "Fuck you, Grace." And then the next one says, "I don't even know what to say." And then the next one says, "New day, same reason." I said, "Same day, same reason." I said, "Bullshit excuse." And then I said, "Pasha and the moon."
Passion and the moon.
For context for that last one, because I don't remember some of them. I remember the "Fuck you, Grace" one, and then the Ben sang
Bite of
Slip
87.
Fast one.
The bite of 87.
What? The bite of 87.
The bite of 87.
Yeah, I cried over the bite of 87. The Pasha on the Moon one, I was having like a really bad day and I just kind of needed an excuse to cry. And Juno sent me this picture of the cat looking at the moon and was like, "Here, it's your two favorite things." And I was like, "Great, well, now I'm crying." And Juno was like, "Wait, are you being serious?" And I was like, "Yes." The first time I cried this year, it just says Justin is dead at 11:45 p.m.
I was actually.
I cried at that.
I was going through the old server, my old server, before we had the Cringe Club one made, the old one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where there's like loads of pictures of Pasha archived in
Mhm.
like a separate channel, and there's the video. Do you remember the video of Pasha?
Oh yes, I know what you're
just, like,
talking about. I
abruptly
know.
shouts at Juno.
Yes. That one is so
Meow.
funny.
Meow.
Meow, meow. Yeah, I remember. That was so funny.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a great video.
Anyway, Kate, I would like you to explain your reasons.
Give
of
us the last
crying
5. I want the
53
last
times.
5 reasons. you
Last
cried.
5?
I want the ones that are just out of context.
Out of context.
Okay. So we've got
And-
New
and
Year,
the last
Liam
five.
Payne.
New Year, Liam Payne.
Liam Payne.
Liam Payne.
Wait, why did you cry about Liam Payne this year?
I don't know. It was when
Oh,
they were
because
doing the
New Year's,
fireworks.
because they did. Yeah, I remember.
Right, continue.
I don't know where that got to me though. One says, "Here we go again, fuck, and again." 3 separate times.
You guys aren't very good at articulating your points as your reasons for this, right?
Well, this one says okay, but some of mine say this one says Jabberwocky
Mine,
hug.
like-
Jabberwocky is leaving. Jabberwocky come back. For context, that's when Jabberwocky died.
Jabberwocky didn't die. That did not happen.
For more context,
Stop.
Jabberwocky moved to Australia for 6
That
months,
does not
but we
mean
like to say that he's dead
Jabberwocky did
because
not
Australia
die.
is not real.
This one
Anyway.
says, "Please make it stop. It's 11 p.m." And again. I just got told Justin had AIDS after.
Sorry, what?
Where are wallows?
Oh my God, give
I
them a
don't know.
chance.
Where are they?
They released something this year already.
I don't care. They're not back in the UK yet because they said they're coming back for a second part of their tour. They're coming to 3 dates in the UK. One of them's Belfast, one of them's Glasgow, and then the other one just said United Kingdom coming soon. Where is that?
Do that. I don't know.
Birmingham.
Well, it's gonna be it's gonna be Ali
Manchester.
Pali or it's gonna be O2 Brixton, and it's really upsetting me that it's gonna be either of those.
Maybe I should go to
Yeah.
London. I haven't been to London for a long time.
I'm going to London on Wednesday.
I'm not
Oh.
going to London on Wednesday.
Oh.
I live
Wait,
here.
actually, could I book? Wednesday off? Wait. Could I
I'm going to London on
Could I
Wednesday.
go Wednesday?
Could I go Wednesday? Sorry, I'm busy that day actually.
Can't use my joke against me.
I'm seeing Inhaler twice on Wednesday.
What?
Twice.
I just really miss Inhaler.
That's only number 20, by the way, guys.
Okay, continue some more.
Okay, give us some more.
Okay, well, the next one says Love Island,
You cried at Love
fuck's
Island.
sake, I don't want to hear anymore.
apparently.
How did you cry at Love Island?
But we're just. I don't know, but we're gonna skip past that one.
No, don't skip past. I want to come back to it.
You know,
I remember.
Why are you watching
I
it?
told Brandon what we were doing beforehand, Kate, and I said, yeah, we were watching Love on the Spectrum or something, and he pissed himself.
It's so good though.
No, it's
Sorry,
not.
can you repeat?
No,
Can you repeat the
it's
quote,
so
please?
fun.
Can you repeat the quote for the class?
Oh yeah, why are you laughing? Because they're autistic.
Actual quote
Okay.
of Kate. Actual quote.
I would
Yep.
like to make it known that we are also autistic, guys. We're not being ableist, and if you hear any homophobic jokes, we are all gay. Okay? I fucking love
Well,
boobs.
I mean, I'm not on the
okay?
spectrum.
Good for you.
I beg to differ, pal. I
We're gonna
beg
get you
to fucking
tested on
differ.
Wednesday.
I mean, that's what Sasha said to me. She said to me on Saturday. Sasha said
What?
to me, I was playing after we finished D&D. We finished playing D&D, and she like started laughing randomly whilst looking at me, Elise, and Elise's girlfriend, and just went, "It's so funny just seeing the spectrum in the room."
But there's okay, for context, right? If anybody like doesn't know Brandon, this guy has watched every anime known to man, and he does it for fun. And he also likes to complete every game known to man for fun.
I've got 2
Like,
moons left on
You have to be autistic.
if there's something like if there's someone I know like that's on the spectrum that isn't my siblings, it's you.
Well, that's rude. My mum would defiantly disagree with you as well. She would if someone said to her that I was autistic, she would go, no, he's not. Brandon's not autistic.
Well, yeah, but that's just like a mum
Projected.
being in denial. Yeah.
Brandon's not autistic. No, absolutely not.
Couldn't be him.
No. I would almost want to be. I was about to say something really weird. Then. I was about to say I always want to be autistic to prove it wrong.
My mum doesn't want to get me properly tested because obviously 2 of my siblings are both diagnosed, and she's like, I'm not going through that again. We already know. I was like, okay.
My mum she wanted to get me tested. She went to me, would you get yourself tested?
Would you just get yourself tested?
Like, because I turned 18 and she was like,
Yeah.
would you go to the doctors and get yourself tested?
Yeah, it's your business.
Like,
now.
she sat me down, like, my mum and my sister were like, we really think you're on the spectrum somewhere.
Oh really? I
Like,
wonder
we
what
don't know.
disorder.
Okay, but I hate
what
to
disorder
say
they
it.
think Kate
I
has.
hate to say it though. I don't think you would, because not to be mean, but do you remember that time you waited on your parents to take you to go vote?
I went to McDonald's with Ava yesterday. I tweeted about it, I think. But
I don't know!
They got my burger wrong.
Oh, I did see that. I did see that.
They got my burger wrong. I was like, I don't want to go up there. And like, I was like, my double cheeseburger's got no pickles and no cheese.
Right. I actually agreed to some extent with Kate, right? So what happens is I'm now at the point where I'm not afraid to go up to someone if they've done something wrong, but I have a preliminary group of questions and answers.
Yeah.
And if they deviate from what I think they're going to say, I then freeze up and I'm unsure what to say. So if I said my burger's wrong, and if they said to me like, "Oh, what burger was it? Oh, what was your order?" I go, "Oh yeah, that's fine."
I'd say the wrong thing.
If they then responded with another question after that, I'd go,
It's like you have a script.
The script didn't say this is gonna be there. Hold on a moment. Let me just think
Have
about
you
it.
seen that guy on TikTok that goes through the drive-thrus with the script like taped to his thing?
Yes,
No.
on like the windows and stuff.
No.
Yes, I respect him so bad.
No.
Oh my god,
It's
he's like
so
got like
funny.
he's got like the worst social anxiety or something. And he like
I respect it.
He like he writes out all the conversations on which way it could go.
yeah, and if something goes off script, he just drives away.
That's so real.
So good.
That's so
I respect
real.
it so much.
I mean, luckily,
I couldn't
in most
do
fast
it.
food, you haven't got to speak to anyone. You just like go, oh yeah, order it. Unless you get in a cake situation where what did they do? Did not put sauce, not put gherkin on it, or did they do that and you didn't want
They
it?
had no cheese. Well, okay, so it was a double cheeseburger and it had no cheese and no pickles. And I was like, if it had cheese in and like
So it's just
everything
beef-
else, I
beef
could have
and
dealt with it.
sauce.
Like, if it only had cheese and burgers in it, I could have dealt with it.
No cheese.
Like, if that cheese was there, I could have been fine.
All I got in my Big Mac yesterday was cheese and sauce.
What?
Bro.
But I did also get the grimace egg.
No
so-
burger. It was-
No, I got the burger,
it
you
was
melon.
cheese and sauce on top of it.
And the grimace egg.
The grimace egg was in there. Winking back at you.
I had to beg my mum for that Minecraft meal.
Oh, we know.
I was trying to convince people at work to get the grimace egg today as well. It didn't work.
That's so fun.
Actually, to be fair, right? Let's start a new segment. I want to start a segment for the podcast.
Okay.
Okay.
Right. I've got another segment I want to bring up in a minute as well. But this one, I want to call it "What Weird Shit Has Brandon Eaten This Week?"
This week.
Yeah, this
This
week.
week.
Every week. I mean, I think people, a lot of people know me as someone who goes, "You'll have that." Whenever I'm offered anything,
Someone just fell in the shower.
I heard that.
Was that what
I
it was?
heard that.
Was that what it was?
Yes.
The fucking the bag.
I thought like something like exploded on your side of it. I just. Are they good?
From the sounds of it, my mum dropped a massive bottle of apple cider vinegar. And she said
the
she smells like a chip shop. Because
Is she
my
making
dad
lunch
used to
in there?
bath
What's
in
going
it.
on?
No, my dad used to bath in it.
What?
Yeah.
Freak.
Sorry. Anyway.
Anyway, continue.
So I like to try stuff. I especially like to try any like limited edition food that comes out of fast food. So this week I want to talk about Subway's current.
The Shamrock. Oh.
No, Shamrock already has, to be fair. I also want to just halt my story a moment, the segment, by saying Kia just said in the general chat a picture of 9/11 denim jeans
I was gonna bring it up. I didn't know if it was
for
accepted.
$180, and Kate
I would buy
responded with,
those.
"I want those."
To be fair, they look good though. Like you're not gonna see that that's 9/11 from like a while away.
What do you mean? It's so obvious.
Anyways, what have you eating this week, Brandon?
So Subway's current Easter offering, because it's Easter, obviously, before we record this, is a hot cross bun bread.
Oh,
Like the bread is a massive hot cross bun,
deliver it right now. Hang on.
but they only do it on like very specific sandwiches. So the one I had was bacon and cheese
Yeah.
with a hot
Fuck,
cross
where's
bun
Subway?
bread.
Where do I order Subway from? Is it
Okay,
just-
but have you ever had the baller from
Please.
Subway?
I have had the baller. Don't try and sell me the baller. Right?
Do you remember that time you like left me when I was trying to order the baller and I got really mad at you?
I didn't leave.
You know what's
I was
whack?
2 meters away from you.
No, you
I
left.
was
McDonald's
2
do a
meters.
baller?
Alright, for context.
No,
I'm
not
sure,
McDonald's,
I don't think,
Tesco.
I don't think people would know it anymore. I'm not sure if it's even there.
I don't
anymore,
even think Kate knows that.
Right? The
what?
Subway in the galleries in Bristol, right? Which is basically like
Nah.
a fucking stand with tables next to it. And you walk up and go,
Oh.
"Hi, can I have the baller?" Right?
Wait, this looks banging.
I already ordered my sandwich. It did not look like that when it
Yeah.
turned up, by the way.
Banging.
Did not turn up like
Oh.
that. It wasn't that neat.
Oh.
It was actually not too bad, to be fair. The hot cross bun bread was not... It tasted like a hot cross bun. It was kind of surreal.
Wait, yeah, she looks really cool though.
Everyone at my work was disgusted when I opened it. They were
Oh.
disgusted.
Oh.
I try anything. I would give it a 6 out of 10.
WeBuyAnyCar.com.
Any.
Bum diddy bum diddy.
Someone just DM'd me on Depop asking if they could buy something I listed 3 years ago. I
You
don't
gonna
know
give it
where
to
that is.
I think you should still give it to them.
Is this still available? Are you
What
joking?
even was it?
It was a wig. Is this still available? Get the fuck.
Probably got like
Anyway.
moths or something living in it.
I don't know where it is.
You're never gonna
I'll
touch that
find
wig
it.
again, are you?
I kinda need the money, the cash.
Cash money.
The sweet dollar. Anyway,
Cash money.
back to the hot cross buns.
Yeah, 6 out of 10, pretty good. Let's go back to the Subway story though. Actually,
Fuck.
so when you stand up this place, right? So me and Kia pretty much order back to back. I order mine. Whilst that's being done,
He goes to sit down and he leaves me.
I sit down.
He runs away.
2 meters away.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Imagine like for me, basically 2 steps away. It was 2 steps.
Yeah, but there's a
Not
difference,
only that,
bro.
Kia can see me. I'm literally right there.
No.
Kia,
Left.
all that happened was that Kia was still waiting to like actually finish ordering the sandwich.
That really upset me, that.
So after it, Kia goes, "You left me when I was ordering the bowler." I'm like, "No, I didn't. I got my sandwich. I can't just stand there with my sandwich whilst you get the bowler because you forgot
yes,
what
you
you were
fucking
asking
can.
them."
Yes, you can. You're supposed to be my moral support. And he walked away.
Moral support, yeah. Don't worry, Kia. You can order the bowler.
Larissa and Thea cheered for me, and they weren't even in the same queue as
They
us.
were much further away from you than where I was.
And they cheered for me. You did nothing. You ran away. Also, disclaimer, I probably should have said this 42 minutes ago, but I'm incredibly ill right now. So, like, if I sound like...
You don't sound as bad as
Okay.
I think you sound.
No, I don't know. I just... I feel it!
I think maybe
I
your
got work
voice has got used
tomorrow.
to it. I feel like you've probably maybe at the start of the day you probably sounded worse. I think your voice.
It's
has
just like...
recovered.
It's like I took penicillin. Maybe this is it. I took penicillin and an antihistamine.
You
in
should
my
do the
life.
thing.
What?
You should do the thing about that you can breathe again.
What?
Well, you were telling Ava this morning.
What?
Oh, oh yeah. So I said in VC this morning, I was like, did you guys know if you put your tongue on the top of your mouth and like tap between your eyebrows, then it will like clear your sinuses? And everyone in the VC did it as if they had a blocked nose. Fucking dumbasses.
And then Ava actually did. And she cried it and she couldn't breathe.
No, that was a different one because I said also if you hold your breath it will clear your sinuses because your body will go into like survival mode, and like Ava goes silent
Can you
for a
stop
couple minutes and
spreading
then she goes,
fake news?
it's not, and then Ava goes silent for a couple minutes and she goes, I couldn't breathe, I was just suffocating. I was like, you're obviously doing it wrong, you dumbass. Jesus.
If you stop breathing, you clear your sinuses because you go into survival mode.
This is
And then she
real.
was like,
Google
Bear
that.
Grylls.
And then she was like, Kia's trying to kill me.
Bear Grylls
This is
ass,
real.
man. Like,
Bro, shut the fuck up.
guys,
worked.
clear your sinuses.
Oh, good. I can't do it no more. I can't do it. Oh, I just looked up inhaler on eBay and I forgot that that's like an actual thing, not just the band. Sorry. I'm sorry. Anyway. Oh, someone's selling this vinyl for £52.
That's
Oh my god, I was looking through the rest of my cry list and there's 2 Minecraft movie ones on it.
Oh, I haven't
You
seen that
cried at
yet.
the
Can we
Minecraft
continue
movie.
going back to that though?
Okay.
Yeah,
So there's 5 over a book.
We do too many tangents.
Yeah, no.
Got SM Town tickets. I cried about that apparently.
Of course, not surprised that, to be fair.
One just says she came back, oh my god, and then happy ending. That must have been a book.
She came back.
Fuck.
Happy ending.
37 says fuck the king, question mark, question mark.
I was reading a book to Kate earlier because we were talking about, they've got like a book club, and I was like, don't worry guys, I'll join the book club with that one book that I never finished. Do you remember,
have a-
Brandon, when I went to, yeah, so when I went to Scotland last year, we went to Waterstones, and I don't know how she I don't know how she knew, but the person was recommending me books, and then she goes, are you a K-pop fan? And I was like, yeah, I am. She goes,
like,
I think we'd like to...
admitting alcoholism.
Guys,
I have to take it off my chest. I'm an NCT
Yeah.
stan.
I think. Oh wait, to be fair, I think we'd just been into HMV and I just bought an album. That might have been it.
Were you
But-
carrying an album? Are you a K-pop fan by chance? How did they know? How did they know?
That was a magazine to them, bro. Anyway, so she recommended me this book, and honestly, I told you the thing of it earlier, and I still can't remember it. But I like read the last page. Okay, so basically, it was about what was it like enemies to lovers, like
Like
Did
academic
Kate recommend
rivalry.
this
academic
one to you by
rivals.
chance?
No, it was
I
like
wish.
academic rivals, and but it was also like to all the boys I loved before, but instead of letters, it was emails, and it was about how much she hated this guy because they were like academic rivals, obviously. And I like read the last page. So this book had like 300 pages. I got to page 127. Coincidence? I think that might have been why I stopped, Loki. I think that was probably why I stopped.
Well,
But
it pulled you out because you saw NCT 127 in the page number, and it pulled you
and
out
I
experience.
got distressed and I walked away. But um so I read the last page and it was like this letter that she wrote, or like this email that she wrote to him about how much she was in love with him. And I like went back a couple of pages and they were like making out. And I went back another couple of pages and they were making out at a
This
party.
is so
But then you go
relatable.
forward and then you go forward a couple of pages and she's talking about how he humiliated him at that party. You go back a more couple pages, back to that kiss. You go forward one, and suddenly she's shouting at her mum that she's not drunk. And I honestly, I'm just really confused on like how like the story like went so fast because when I remember reading it, they still hated each other. We'd just met the guy's brother,
Hmm.
right? But that was page 127. There's like 309 pages. And I just want to kind of know how it went so fast.
There is a way to
But
find that out, Kia.
yeah, probably
Read the
reading it.
book.
But
Do you want me to read it for you?
No. Do you want me to read it for you? I'll go get it.
No,
Don't-
please no.
oh, come on.
No, let's read it.
No,
It's
don't
called
read
like
it.
I hope
can't-
this doesn't find you or
I
something.
can't put that in the video.
Yes, you can. So
It's
the last
copyrighted
page-
material, Kia. I can't do
No, it's
that.
not. So the last bit
No, it's
says,
not.
since I've decided to peel back my pride for the length of this email, let me tell you a little secret. When I was 14, I would stare up at my bedroom walls and wonder what it was like to fall in love. And then, you know, it goes on for a while. And then so she sends him this, like, I don't know, 2 or 3 paragraph email. And all he sends back, he's a little bitch, it says, "You were right, Sadie. I'm completely helplessly obsessed with you. Love, Julius." Like, so
That's
apparently
such a
it took
bro
him 10
message.
minutes.
That's like that was
It
my
took him
respect.
It took him 10 minutes to reply, and that was all it was. The little bitch. Hello? Like, maybe
Took him
if
8
I,
minutes
like,
to
read the
read it,
rest
first
of
of all. 2 minutes to type that.
it. Yeah, right? Like, maybe if I'd have read the rest of it, it would have made more sense. But it just really upsets me why he, like, do men do that nowadays? Do they just, like, write, like, the
I'm
shortest
hopelessly in love with you, blah 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 blah. Reply, okay.
thing? Yeah, right? Let me talk about... Oh, so Kate's found, like,
I found a review.
a review. She stalks the guy, sends him over 40 hate me. She has no accountability whatsoever. I don't even think she's a people pleaser. I think she just wants people to like her and blames them when they don't. She's a Mary Sue for sure, and an unhinged little psycho Mary Sue.
Yeah, this person DNF'd.
Well, so did I. She like emailed her professor at one point, and she only got an 89.5 when I think Julius got like 90, and she got really pissy about it. Anyway, I'm not going to tell you guys not to read that book. That's not.
I
what
kind of
I'm
want to
going
read
do.
it. I kind of
Nah.
want to read it.
Like,
I want to
that's
join
not
this
what I'm
book
here to
club.
do.
What's this book club?
Yeah, right. Like, I want to join this book club, but it will take me like 8
Do I
years
have
to
to
read
read
the
books
first
to join
page.
it?
Yes, that's how book club works.
But no, that's what we were
I
discussing.
do
How
read
it would like they would be on like the third book, and I would still be on trying to read the author of the first one.
I read books.
It was
I
so
read
funny.
manga.
So I downloaded the book to my Kindle because I ain't buying the actual paperback. And then Mo and Nico buy the paperback. Nico's got to wait until the 17th for the 9th. No, Mo's got to wait until the 17th for the 19th. And Nico's got to wait until after Easter.
Oh, is that what that was about? Do you guys want to read my favorite book with me?
What
I've
is it
got
like
it
NCT?
paperback. I've got it paperback.
Is it
It's
the
NCT
Hungry
Bangs.
Caterpillar?
Dedicated to my personal shredder and to my best friend. That
Oh,
one.
that one. I have that book.
What about
about
my
my
shredder?
Shredder.
What about my
My personal shredder. And then that actually happens for 300 and oh Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh God, 400.
Oh my god. Wait, I've read that book. I can put that on my Goodreads.
408
What
pages.
book is this?
What about my shredder, my personal shredder, the New York Times bestseller?
Did you actually have a printed version of this book?
Yeah. Do you want to see it?
I bought it as well.
You show the podcast. Yeah.
I broke everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, here it
Why
is.
the fuck do you have?
It's actually massive. Like, look at that.
It's massive.
I don't even think the lyrics are right. But anyway.
What about my shredder?
I bought the Kindle version of it.
Why'd you buy a Kindle version?
My sister bought me the physical book for babysitting my
At
sister
least
for
the
like an
physical
hour.
book makes sense because it's a funny gag gift. The Kindle version is completely pointless. What a waste of money.
I just read it on
take it with
Goodreads.
me.
I'm
I'm gonna take it with me on like a really long train.
I'm gonna commit to the
And I'm
bit.
gonna pretend to read
11
it.
people were currently reading this book, by the way.
Oh, I want to commit to the bit.
I'm gonna-
Why do I invest in a paperback?
So
I've
I've added it to my Goodreads. And I've rated it 5 stars.
How many
I'm gonna like
people-
take it on a really long train ride, and I'm gonna like pretend to read it until someone points it out.
What about my shredder, my personal shredder?
Oh, please do that, please. I can't remember if I bought it on my Kindle though.
What is your problem? Why did you do that?
This is my only order.
Shelved by.
What? You looking at my
The fact
Goodreads?
it comes up on Goodreads and I click the book, it just says shelved by Kate.
hang on. I'm gonna sign up to Goodreads right now.
It's got 19 reviews.
My password. Whoa, I want to choose my own.
Listen, I've read 44 books, right? I'm a book reader.
I read like 2 books of the My Hero Academia manga, and then I quit.
I'm on volume 32 of Comic Can't Communicate.
Wait,
That's
someone
still
gave
going?
it.
Yeah.
Someone gave it a 1-star review. Said, "Oh my god, my elementary kids tricked me into getting this. It was $1 on Kindle. I returned it."
Why would you return it? Fuck.
Yeah, Comi
These motherfuckers are
has
pussies.
finished. Comi has finished, but it's not finished publishing in English. It's 37 volumes in Japanese. We're on 34 in English.
God.
Well, it's
Okay,
not out
we'll
yet.
drop
They're confirmed. I've got them pre-ordered. 33's out in 2 weeks, and then volume 34 is July, I think.
Guys, I set my review for Personal Shredder on Goodreads.
Yeah, if you want to be my friend on Goodreads.
Do you want to be my
Sure.
friend on Goodreads?
Who the hell are you?
Who are you?
I'm kidding.
How do I have favourite books?
Kate's read 69 books, therefore Kate can't read anymore.
Have I? Have I?
Yeah, you can't read anymore, lucky. I don't make the rules. That's just how it is.
My profile URL is here, I think. I don't really know.
Huge.
I've got
Never mind, it's already taken. Pizza Rat it is.
Pizza Rat?
Oh, Pizza Rat's also taken.
Pizza Rat's taken.
Dominate.
Pizza Rat's taken?
It's from
Pizza Rat.
they're
How do you spell
American.
domination?
What?
Pizza Rat Domination. That's my URL.
Pizza Rat is taken. Rat Domination.
Pizza Rat
Pizza
domination.
Rat Domination. I'll just put it in the general. Here you go.
The only book you've reviewed is the fucking duck one as well.
Yeah.
I love
Okay. Look
that.
at my review, and then look at my reading progress when
The
I started
review is
reading
hidden
and when I
because
finished it.
contains spoilers.
It does.
What about his shredder? His shredder, his personal shredder.
Do you like when I started reading it though?
What about my
It took me a long time to finish that.
When did you start reading it? A minute ago.
Well, you'll just have to look. You're gonna have to go look. Aren't you?
What about his shredder? His shredder? His personal shredder?
It says on my review. If you press see review, it says reading progress.
I gotta find it.
Here, if I link it, will that be better? Jeez.
There we go. Started reading 9/11.
What?
You can't read 9/11. What are you talking about?
Started reading 9/11. Shelved. Finished reading.
So anyway, moving on from Goodreads.
No, let's keep talking about it.
I don't like this topic because I don't read.
Okay, so what if we talk about video games?
Yeah.
No.
Hey guys, so I want you guys to do this next segment.
Oh.
I want you guys to talk about what's new in Valorant. We need the Valorant crowd to listen to the podcast.
I have a question.
Yeah, go on.
Kate, did they change how Vice looks?
Did they?
I don't know. Why is she silver now? She's ugly.
What?
Like she was hot before. She looked like
She
something
was
out of
hot.
FNAF.
She's ugly.
She
No,
looked
she's
like
not
something
hot.
out of FNAF.
She looked like something out for now.
Can we talk about everyone's favorite FNAF character, please?
Yeah.
And why is the right answer Ballora?
So there's
No.
nothing to talk about in Valorant, so we're moving on to that.
There's absolutely nothing. Well, Tara played on my account earlier, and Kate threw in my rank up. It wasn't my rank up. We just wanted to say it was. It was actually nowhere close to my rank up. I was closer to my rank down. But we just thought it'd be funny if we said it was my rank up. And then we lost, and then we played again, and it was my rank up. Once again, it was not my rank up.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, so if you have training at work tomorrow, do you A. Not go. B.
Good influence.
B. I don't know.
Wow, that was an
I just don't wanna go.
incredible bit we just did there. Incredible. Do you
I just don't want to
not
go.
or B, I don't know.
because the training we're doing, I can't do anyway because I'm underage.
Yeah.
So why do I have to be there?
I don't know.
Then don't go? Question mark?
I'm getting really upset. No, I have.
Was it alcohol based?
Yeah, I'm kidding.
Why did you laugh at alcohol based?
I don't know.
I got shouted at for not IDing someone the other day, but it was because literally no other staff was there and I had to literally serve him. Like, I couldn't do anything about it. And
Yeah.
also, like, I didn't ID him because it feels really weird, me being underage, IDing some guy.
Yeah.
Like, he didn't look over 25, but he looked over 18.
Would you ID me
That's
if I
close
walked
enough.
into your cafe?
No.
That's surprising.
She's just called you old, buddy.
That's actually the minority. Most places I am. Especially if I've
Would
shaved.
I have to?
If I've shaved, I get ID'd every time.
But, like, that's what I want to know. Do I have to ID my friends if I know their birthdays?
You probably would
Probably.
still have to, yeah.
Boring.
Let's play let's
Like
play
the TXT
the
song.
third and final
Shut up.
segment I wanted for the podcast. The third and final segment. I've got to make a sound bite for this. And it's where in the world is Makoto Bike? And today we're gonna ask Makoto Bike on one of their past concerts and what it was like. So Makoto Bike, I would like you to give us what was your favorite concert you've been to?
Podcast.
Your favorite podcast is Cringe Club. I need to ask you that.
Okay, buddy. I don't know, like, ever. Like, no, I feel like I would just give you my concert archive and you just, like, pick one each time and I'll tell you my
let's do that.
experience.
Let's do that. I can do that.
Because I feel like there's too many that are, like, my favorite.
I've got an idea for the sound bite for this, by the way. I was thinking of it while I was at Lidl.
Can you please make it Makoto Naegi?
I literally was gonna have right a plane sound of where in the world is my motorbike, and then the it's like
that is good.
okay.
So for those who
So
don't know, a core bike is a concert neek.
Neek.
Motorbike, can you tell everyone watching this podcast so far, as of the Monday before Easter, so the 14th of April, how many concerts have you been to so far in 2025?
Can you give me a moment?
She's the count.
Fucking count it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
She's the count. I think it's and toes.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15,
How many
16,
fingers
17,
and
18,
toes do you think she has?
19, 21. 21. 21.
21.
21.
Crazy.
She has an
I got
extra
banned.
toe.
21. It would have been 22, but I got banned.
We can't talk about
She has
that.
an extra toe.
But
We-
for cease
For
reasons,
cease
I
and
can't
desist
talk
reasons,
about
we
that.
can't talk about it. The fact that's not even a joke is hilarious.
Mm-hmm. Motorbikes get into
Okay,
legal trouble,
so
guys.
I want. Can we talk about?
No, I'm joking.
No, we're not allowed to talk about Bruno.
I really want to talk about Bradley Simpson. Bradley Simpson.
Which one?
Sound knowledge. Marlboro.
Sound knowledge and Marlboro.
What
So-
in-store performance? What's
So,
that about?
funny story about this one. It was a meet and greet as well.
In
um,
where?
A church.
What?
I'm not kidding.
They did
It was
meet
a
and
random
greet
church
at
in Marlborough. So this was the day that we were coming back from Edinburgh. Because I was on tour, you know, as I do. And I was coming back from Edinburgh that day. And then my friend that was like coming with us, her train was delayed. So we ended up getting there half hour late, but like it was fine because he wasn't on yet. And we
Right.
actually, as we got in, he also walked in, which was really funny. He was just in this pink shirt, bless him.
Bless him.
and
So
it was like, it was just in this church, and he has some songs, one of them being called Holy Grail, which he was not allowed to sing, though one of the songs, one of the first lines is like, we're lying counting the scars, this one was carpet burned from fucking in my first car.
What the
Whoa.
He was allowed to sing that in a
fuck?
church,
Allowed to sing that in church.
which I think is really funny.
That's so
Because I
progressive.
posted videos of it, and my friend Jack messaged and was like, "Is this in a church?" And I was like, "Yeah, I don't know what to tell you." Yeah, I don't really know why it was in Marlborough, but then I met Brad, obviously, because that was like it was a meet and greet.
Mhm.
And he said he liked my hair, and he said the spelling of my name was sick.
Mm-hmm.
And then he took a photo of us, but he did it. I hate it when celebrities do it, where they'll like click the volume button to like take the selfies, but like they always struggle. Brad, it like in the video of me and Brad, he's like, "Bro, it wasn't clicking," and I was like, "Why are you shouting at me?" I was like, "What do you want, Brad?"
Would-
Jesus.
Sometimes mine doesn't work.
So what do you want, Brad?
Like, what do you want, Brad? And then I almost, because he said my name was sick, and I remember thinking in my head, I was like, oh, I could say Bradley is a sick name, but I'd be lying to his face.
It's my dad's
Um,
name.
Exactly.
Okay.
So, that was my second time seeing Brad as a solo artist. I've seen him play with the Vamps twice.
But you hate his name.
I didn't say that. I just said it wasn't a sick name.
What if I tell my
But
dad?
anyway, I'm going on tour with him.
Again?
4 days. 4 days. It wasn't with him last time.
Oh shit.
So sorry, how many times are you gonna see him?
4.
Oh, I see it. Yeah, you got. Holy shit.
Birmingham, Cardiff, Bristol, London. And then
You're
London.
Sorry, you're gonna go watch him the day after my birthday. Excuse me.
Anyway, so yeah,
What's up with that?
London. The day after London, there's a soap show in Liverpool, and we're like considering going, but we're not sure. But then we're in London for like a soap show, and then the next day we're going to fucking
Inhaler Dublin.
Dublin. Yes.
What the fuck are
For
busted
context,
performing
guys.
in Cheshire?
I don't know.
What the
They're
fuck?
so weird. They're performing in Halifax too.
Stray Kids Tottenham.
Yeah, so for context,
isn't
guys,
is
my
Larissa
favorite
going
artist,
to that one?
Larissa.
The Stray Kids Tottenham performance.
No, she's going the day before.
Right.
Yeah, for context, guys, my favorite artist is a band called Soap. They opened for Busted and the Vamps on tour. So Busted are still doing shows. We're still supporting them. So now I'm just going with them because I think it's funny.
So you got Inhaler on Wednesday.
2 shows on Wednesday.
And Thursday.
Yeah. There's a concert on Friday in Bristol that people want me to go to, but I've got work. But like, I feel like if I ask my coworker if I can just leave a couple of hours early, because the same band was performing in Bristol a couple of weeks ago, and he just told me to go home. He was like, "Just go and like go. Like, if you leave now, you'll be there." And I was like, "No, it's fine. Like, I don't care."
Oh, you got Inhaler in Bristol.
Yeah.
On a Thursday, bruh.
So like, apparently there's a support act for that, but like they haven't said anything. And Inhaler posted something today,
of course, at the
saying they posted something today saying, just a week until we start the EU tour, just completely forgetting that they're doing the album shows. So like, honestly, who even knows if it'll happen?
They've forgotten over Bristol. Many people do.
I would forget.
Okay, well that was a good first segment of Where in the World is my motorbike.
So yeah, 21 as of now.
Join us next week, where next week you would have been to the Inhaler shows. It's all 3
I would
of
have
them.
been to.
And BB No Money would be your next concert.
That's Baby No Money.
Oh yeah.
Baby No Money. I didn't know that was next week until Kate said it about 10 minutes ago, to be honest.
I forgot.
That's a Sunday.
I forgot I was even
Sunday.
going. Yeah, I forgot I was even going. Baby No Money, if you're listening to this, I don't know why you would, but I actually love you, but like, I'm just a girl at the end of the day.
I'm just a girl. Okay. Well, that was a good segment. I'm happy with that. I feel like the Valorant news should be Kate's job.
Yeah.
we all have a segment then. Kate has a segment to research before the podcast every week.
Please don't let it be Valorant.
It's gonna be Valorant.
Fuck.
Hey, what's the news of
Valorant
Valorant this week? We might have 3 different fans. We might have anime fans, music fans, and Valorant fans.
Bro, but what if they read books, huh?
They ain't listening to this podcast. I gotta be real.
No,
I read books.
You're the exception, not the majority.
The
only exception.
Oh dear.
Thank you, Hayley Williams.
Is there anything else we want to
That's
talk
not my
about? Should I talk about anime?
Let's talk about.
I can talk about anime.
Let's talk about how Assassination Classroom is the best anime to ever been made.
Why are you lying on camera?
Well, first off, my camera is off. Second off, I'm not lying.
Guys, I've been playing Roblox this whole time.
I know you have. I was gonna bring it up. So can we just get a confirmation that you actually believe Assassination Classroom is the best anime of all time?
Okay, so guys, for context, every time I'm sad, I'll rewatch Assassination Classroom so that I have a reason to be upset.
Damn.
And I truly believe that it's one of the best animes out there.
So, how much anime have you even watched?
Me?
Yes. You've watched Hunter x Hunter.
Wait, I had a note on my phone.
You've watched Assassination Classroom. Let me go on your My Anime list.
Does that still exist?
Does My Anime list still exist?
Oh, okay, so Kakagure, A Silent Voice, Your Name, A Whisker Away, Hunter x Hunter, Orange, but I dropped that. Horimiya, but I dropped that. But I didn't drop it. It was like, when I was watching it, it was coming out, so
yeah.
I'd finished all the episodes, I just never
How many episodes did you watch on that one?
Like 4. Anyway, High Rise Invasion, that one was on.
That is shit. That is so
Psyche K, love that.
Psyche
Dr. Stone, I never finished. Demon Slayer, I finished, but then a new season came out and I never finished it. My Hero Academia, I finished, but obviously no seasons came out. But I did read the manga like for a fair amount, so I know like a fair amount. Fire Force, I finished, but no seasons. Danganronpa, if that counts.
Danganronpa does
The
count
Promised
as anime.
Neverland. The Promised Neverland, I watched season 1. Watched 2 episodes. No, I didn't even watch 2 episodes. Watched 1 episode of season 2. That shit was ass.
That is
Toilet
brave of
Bound
you, because
Hanako
season 2
Kun.
was shit.
Toilet Bound, I finished, and then I found out like 2 days ago that there's actually a season 2.
Hanako?
Yeah.
There might be a season 3 later this year as well. I think I've said
Yeah,
that.
no. Assassination Class. Fruits Basket. Let's fucking discuss that.
Fruits Basket?
Why was
what,
that?
The anime that
Okay,
I definitely
fuck.
watched?
No, okay, fuck Assassination Classroom. Fruits Basket might be the best anime to have ever been made on this fucking universe.
Is this the original or the remake?
The remake.
Okay.
The original was good though.
I
But
think
like
the remake is
the
meant to be
remake
better.
the remake means a lot to me. I was watching that when it first came out, like when it was first coming out. And back when I was watching it, I had like this obsession with Zodiac. Both like the normal ones and the Chinese ones.
Yeah.
I think this was a topic on the first episode of the last podcast too. Because we were talking about what planet we were, and Thea said the moon.
Yeah,
yeah,
I do remember that actually.
The Fruits Basket was really good. If no one's seen it, I think we should let's all watch it together.
Well, I before a year ago I would have said nah. I am gonna on the record say that I will watch Fruits Basket in the near future.
Oh my god, I am
including
jumping up and
the
down.
second season and all that came out afterwards.
I want to watch the original. I've seen it once, but like I don't remember it.
I remember when like before they made the remake, how big the original was. Like,
do you remember? Oh my god.
huge.
So on my YouTube channel, there's very limited things posted. But there's one clip of Kyo from the original anime that I posted 4 years ago. It's got 969 views, and it's just called Kyo Hates Leaves. And it's just this guy complaining about how the best thing to do, what does it say? The best thing to do is eat plenty of leeks when you're unwell. But he doesn't like leeks, so it's like, this says leeks, that says leeks. Everywhere I look, it says leeks. It's like the English dub. It's so funny. Maybe I should eat some leeks. That'll make me feel better.
I think how old is the manga? Is it the 90s?
I don't know.
Yeah, 98 to 2006. Yeah, so the manga came out 2 months after I was born. It's like that old. It's very old. 23 volumes though. That's doable. I can read that. I won't read it.
Can we talk about just like real quick? I had my concert archives open, and I've just realized I'm seeing Block Party at Reading.
Yeah, we got nothing else to talk about for now. Is that kind of? We've been recording for an hour 15.
Jesus.
We did get a lot of content in there.
We talk for a lot.
Right,
I
so
mean,
there we go. We
lot.
introduced ourselves. We did the weather for some reason for like 10 minutes.
Bro, someone Google fact check that. That is a real thing.
No, bro.
If you have anything you would like us to read or talk about on the podcast, make sure to email at cringecrispers@gmail.com. Make sure to follow us on Twitter at the Cringe Club Podcast. Sorry, not Twitter, X. On X. What are you streaming? What are you streaming?
We're doing this again. This
No!
is the same.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Stop it!
So I was just doing a Kate impression.
So make sure to send us emails at cringecrisps@gmail.com. We'll read them out on the podcast. If there's any questions or anything you'd like us to talk about. That's on the podcast. That's on the podcast. What's
Please cut that! Please cut that down! Anyway, Cringe Christmas.
Make sure to email us at cringecrisps@gmail.com. Make sure to follow us on X / Twitter at Cringe Club Podcast. Thanks to Kia,
Oh, I'm crying.
Kate, and myself for being here. Special shout out to Tash.
Who didn't know what Oath was?
And we'll see you on the next episode of the Cringe Club Podcast. Thank you so much for watching.
Oh, bye-bye.
Bye.